So we're out for a bit of a walk on a Friday night here in Chiang Mai Old Town. But this is how we're starting our weekend off. Let's see where it ends. So we parked our car in the Night Bazzar area. It's usually pretty cheap there. And we just walked down a little bit. And you got these sort of restaurants on the side here. Like Stories Ping River. Nice cafe on the water. But I do like the way they've sort of done up the bridge with all these lights. Maybe Christmas lights just for decoration. But very nice here, but look at this. All the restaurants along here just sort of light up the road. Or light up the river a little bit. Beautifully set up, that restaurant. It's called Chefs Together. Really good restaurant, that one. Eaten at it before. Well, let's keep walking. I don't know where Anne's taken me. She said, oh, let's go down this way. There's been a grand opening. I don't know what the grand opening is. Maybe it's just the bridge looking all nice and colourful. But you never know what you're going to find here. I kind of love the way they've decorated this bridge with all the lights. Just to give it that sort of festive feel of Christmas. See, all along here on the bridge. We go up here. Then you go all the way out here. All nice and colourful. But let's walk back now. Don't know where we're going to eat next. Oh, I haven't eaten in this one, Stories. I wonder if it's a connection with the restaurant in Chiang Mai Old Town. The same one or not. The one near Taipei Gate. Maybe it's a similar menu. But it seems popular. Nice decorations though. Very good setup. So I'm just double checking this Stories to see whether it's the same one as the one in Old Town, and looking at the menu here, the Western style menu. Seems like it's the same one as Old Town. What have we got here? Yeah, Stories. Oh yeah. I think it's the same one actually, to be honest. Because you got one of these in Chiang Mai Old Town. Next to the Taipei Gate. Oh yeah, definitely the same one. But yeah, so it looks like there's 2 Stories cafes. Got a bit of a chain. But I love the way they've painted the outside though. Looks cool. Slowly growing Chiang Mai Old Town. Alright, let's walk back up towards the Night Bazaar. So I just started walking up the side street here, Breakfast Club. Just there. What have you got there? Here. You've got the Fa Lana massage. Looks like a bit of an upmarket massage there. By the looks of the clients that they've got in there. There you go. Lana massage. Looking for something here near the Night Bazaar. That seems a bit more upmarket. Is their phone number below? But yeah, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. But let's keep walking.
That one's fancy one.
Yeah, looks like a fancy one. A little bit dark this side street. I think this one's a condo, not a hotel, but it looks like it. Yeah, condo.
Yeah.
The Erewhon condo. See, condo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a condo. Yeah. Erewhon. Here we go, if you're looking for condos to rent. There's some details there. I'm just going to slow down the video so you can look at this place here. And yeah, a bit of luxury condo apparently. Another massage place here on the side as we're walking up. And this is all walking towards the Night Bazaar. We're walking towards it at the moment. Little tourist shop there on the right. Looks like a Chinese temple on the left. So I'm just walking by now. Or is it a Chinese restaurant? Elderly Care Hotel. Oh, okay. Chiang Mai Night Bazzar. So that sure still shows it as a temple inside. Oh yeah, Chinese temple in there. So that's all the Chinese temple. Just walking up and down. Just coming up to the Night Bazaar area here. So the Night Bazaar area is not too bad if you just want to sit and relax somewhere. There's a bunch of restaurants everywhere as you're walking along here. You've got lots of massage places, lots of Thai food options, and shitloads of street food options, I'm just going to say. So you've got street food galore around here, depending on what you're after. Yeah, I've got Hard Rock Cafe there if you want something a bit more Western coming up here on the right. But I don't know. I think Hard Rock Cafe is a little bit overpriced. Even though their food's nice, it's just a bit overpriced. And when you're in Thailand, especially Chiang Mai, you've got a lot of options available to you just getting off the road. Yeah, you got tattoo places as well. After tattoos. So, yep, tattoo place. Look, somewhere you get your nails done. Hard Rock Cafe. It's usually pretty empty in there. You don't get many people in there. Hard Rock Cafe. I think because of the price.
It's back there somewhere,
But yeah, you get crap loads of street food options in here. Oh, McDonald's does, I think. So I don't know whether there's a toilet, to be honest. Look at this. Just if you want yourself a ring of some sort, just a small collection here. Apart from those piles of rings there, where you can just choose something if you want to wear it. Obviously fake gold. I don't know what's going on down there. Some flashy lights thing going on down the bottom. Yeah, you got McDonald's there. Oh yeah, toilets. That's maybe where Anne's gone with Fern. Royal Lana Hotel, the Marriott in front of us, and then Wang Hotel as well. So of course in the Night Bazaar you do have a McDonald's down here. There's a few McDonald's in Chiang Mai for those that can't live off their Thai food. Over the top there you got a few different restaurant options at the top. Haven't really eaten in there. I just didn't find anything I wanted, to be honest. But there is options there for people. And of course all these streets here are just full of various markets of Thai tourist items or t-shirts or other sorts of things. Of course all sorts of random glass items. Pipes. Okay. And straight up this street in front of me, this is where you go walking if you're after most of the bars. So I guess that would be considered the night district of Chiang Mai, this particular street in front of us, which we'll go for a walk up shortly. I just don't know where Anne's gone on me. So just walking up the main street towards Taipei, but also where what you consider the night district or adult district of Chiang Mai after a certain time of night, maybe 10 p.m, where it gets a bit more wild down here in some areas. The Marriott. But still, it also has some good food down this street. Not going to knock that. Beaten down this street a few times and had a couple of drinks with the locals. So we're going to check it out again tonight because I haven't been down here for a while. It's only early though, so don't expect it to be too busy. And because if you're after getting out drinking, listening to live music and that, you probably got to come out after 9, 10 p.m. at night. You got plenty of ATMs in this street and 7-Elevens and things like that, so you don't usually have to worry about places where you can withdraw money. You also got a lot of your tourist operators along this street if you're after going on a tour. A lot of massage places as well. Yes, so we'll keep walking. You also got random markets along here too if you're after various types of clothes. But the Night Bazaar probably has a larger selection, just going to say. Just got to cross across here. Gemstones, silver. Don't know what's in there, but if you like your crystals, you can find your crystals here. Oh yeah, got all the crystal shops here. This must be new. They didn't have that before. Yeah? Ah, nice. Okay, so here's the one of the bar areas here, where I guess single guys like to come and sit, but really anyone can come and sit there and relax a little bit. And at the end of the street, you've got a lot of pool tables and yeah, drinks you can have, as well as your Muay Thai boxing after a certain time. I think at the time it was just over 1,000 baht to go see the live boxing there. I did watch a little bit of it. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. So you've got a lot of small shops along here on the area. So yeah, you've got a lot of small bars along here, and most of the small bars along here also serve food. So if you're just walking up here, want a beer, or you just want a snack, or you want massage, you're probably going to find most of the options up here as well. And there's plenty of food to choose from in the different restaurants along here. Now here's a name for a bar, the Playhouse Bar. Not sure what you're playing there, but it's called the Playhouse. So obviously there's some screaming coming from there. Probably bar drinks. Yeah, so just walking up the from the Night Bazaar here, just showing you guys what the nightlife is here. It's not too busy at the moment because it's early. It really doesn't get busy here until maybe after 9, 10 p.m. from my experience along here. But let's keep walking. And yeah, that Playhouse one back there, all I'm hearing is girls laughing and joking. So I was thinking, well, maybe there's some of those drinking games they were having at the bar. They seem to be having fun by the sounds of it. So yeah, it's pretty quiet along here, mainly because it's only 6:45 p.m. at night. And most people are going to restaurants, getting some eating, maybe getting some massages after a long walk or a long day out on tours. But it does start to get a bit crowded as you're walking. Bit of rubbish there on the side of the road. Tuk-tuks. And washing sneakers, 100 baht. Now there's a service. Get your sneakers washed. The Good Friends Bar. There you go. Good Friends Bar. And the Shady Lady Bar along here as well. Gotta love the names, haven't you? The Shady Lady Bar. Another 7-Eleven. Another little shop along here with various types of jewellery. That's that Paradise Bar and Restaurant over there. some good names. There's a suit store here. There's heaps of these suit stores around. You've got yourself local Indian restaurants as well. Yeah, try out the local restaurants depending on the flavour you're seeking. Side road, looks like a lot of good clothes in there. Or pre-used clothes, I think. Not sure. More tour places along here. And the Wild Boar Restaurant Bar. There's another trendy one. The Wild Boar. And then the I'm Shy Restaurant and Bar. I'm just looking at the names of these bars. I never really took notice of them before. And yes, I can imagine the I'm Shy, but it does look pretty comfortable in there. Looks like it's got a few pool tables, places to sit, places just generally to relax. A lot of tattoo places along here. If you're trying to get a tattoo by the looks of it. But maybe for those that like tattoos, maybe someone has good recommendations that they can put in the comments below. The Welcome Inn. Now, a lot of massage places over there to the left as well. This place is pretty good. I enjoy their food generally in there. That's the Welcome Bar and Restaurant. Rock Me Burgers and Bar. This one's always good. Really filling though if you're going to have food here. Totally fills you up. Usually pretty busy though because their quality is pretty good. I like how they all say they're the best tailor for making clothes when you look at these suit places. But there's just so many of them. A lot of cafes during the day along here. But yeah, I never took notice of half the places' names. Okay, some sort of another nicely set out restaurant here along this road. More massage places along the road. Well, outside of that, keep walking. And yeah, you got more suit places along there. You got the Cherry and Restaurant Bar. There's got a mate I see along there. Not there tonight. Maybe he gets there a bit later, I think about 7. You got money exchange there if you're trying to exchange some money. More of the tour trips. More tattoo places. But outside of that, I think that's it street pretty much tonight. I think I might head back. Hen's just taking photos of Fern outside the Marriott. Just because they've decorated it nicely for Christmas. Always a nice hotel, the Marriott. Doesn't matter where you go in the world. But yeah, walking along here you see a variety of different things.
Hello, we have Anusarn 1,
Alrighty, let's go find food. Yep. The Pavilion Night Bazzar. So you have got parking here as well, but we park quite cheaply behind the main Night Bazaar area. But all this is Night Bazaar, really. But we're just after a particular restaurant that we're not looking at, like eating at, I should say, which is this one here on the left. There's a Turkish restaurant. It's quite good. So let's go eat here. Just got a mixed plate here. Got a kebab, mixture of meats, some chips. And yep, we were eating the chocolate roti. But yes, giving this a go. So where we just ate just then was little Istanbul. Not a bad place. Always filling there, I must admit. Oh. Oh, you got a lot of little touristy things if you like your cups. Always some good hats there. Little bit of glare from the lights there when I'm filming. Keep saying to Anne, I want to try this Zen Sense massage place. Bit of an upmarket massage place. So we're parked behind Anusarn markets here. So Anusarn, you can find parking behind here. Money exchange. Oh, the ice cream is good here. Some interesting wood carvings. Yeah. Yeah. Creative, gotta admit.
Like a coconut Chang, right?
Yeah. Looks like they've fixed up the street food places here, put a few more in, by the looks of it. Well, they've changed it a bit since I was last here. Okay, so creating new food court areas. More street food options here. Cowboy street food. So yes, yesterday was exploring all the streets in Old Town, some of the sort of markets and Night Bazzar area and up those side roads, but today it's the gym, and later there's a bit of a religious festival that we're going to at a temple. So yes, this is what my weekend's looking like. If you're into your fitness, then there's a lot of great gyms around Chiang Mai, and this particular one that we go to costs us about 1,100 baht a month, but you can get it cheaper if you pay several months in advance. But just because of our lifestyle, we only pay 1 month at a time, just in case we're going to go somewhere or do something in particular. But the equipment in this place is reasonably new. It's well maintained. They look after it pretty good. There's a lot of different options like free weights as well as your machine weights, and a huge amount of cardio machines as well, from the bikes to the treadmills to the cross trainers. So plenty of equipment. But yeah, there's a lot of choice in Chiang Mai around gyms. And it's off to Makro here at May here. And mainly because I like to buy my bulk meat from here. Usually works out a little bit cheaper in Makro. But yeah, they're doing a lot of construction here at the May here Makro. So parking's a little bit all over the place. Yeah, so I always like shopping in this Makro because I can get all different ingredients that I need for various cooking. You've got a lot of frozen meats as well as fresh meats here. And yeah, vegetables are not too bad, but I generally buy vegetables at the fresh food markets, and I buy my bulk meat here at Makro in Chiang Mai. There's lots of Makros here as well, just to point out. This is just one of them. So just checking out various seafood options here. And I don't know, I'm looking for something for stir fry, and suggesting that we go one of the live fish over here, because at Makro they have live fish options. What are they? Liver red tilapia, 7 to 900 grams, 130 baht. Is that the one you're going to put on the barbecue? Or do in the oven? No, it's stir fry. Yeah. Yeah, the fish look like they're on their way out, but they're still alive, at least. I do love these big prawns. Like 589 baht a kilo for these larger ones. They're tasty. So got all my bulk meats. There is a lot of bakery items there, but I'm trying to avoid bakery items. So I'm trying to use that all meat diet, but I thought I would try their cafe here and see what their coffee's like. So I've ordered a vanilla latte at the Makro coffee shop here. They do serve alcohol, but alcohol is served between certain times of the day, so you've got to wait until about 11 a.m. before you can buy it, or after 5 p.m. So yes, stocked up on some meat, some snacks, some water, and total price was, let's have a look, 2,529 baht. Just got for all that shopping there. But let's keep going. So this is an historical temple complex area of old temple ruins. Now there's a bit of a history behind these things, and I'll explain them in a minute. But the reason we were coming here was because Anne wanted to see a local festival that was occurring, where they were going to be putting on a show that was traditionally only for the royal family. And what I loved about this place was there was a lot of street food here on this day. And last time we went here, it was completely empty. It was just the ruins that we're walking around. And there is often tours to this place. And that you can have a tour guide go around and explain everything for you. There is toilet facilities on here. Probably an area where you could have a picnic if you want to, because there's some grass area there. And but overall, it's a local historical point and not overly popular with tourists because they just don't know it exists, to be honest. Now, on this particular day, there was a lot of things happening. Like, they had local arts and craft. They had a lot of various types of street food here. And, and they had dances and shows going on all night. And you'll see some of them later in the video. But overall, it was actually a good night. I really enjoyed the night. So this first temple area was Wat Nan Chang, which is a ruin dated around 16th or 17th century, and was at one point a temple in the Wang Kum Kam archaeological complex near modern Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. It was excavated from 2002 to 2003. The temple primarily provides evidence of ancient flooding in the region, having been inundated by some 1.8 metres of sediment. It is speculated that it was built to face the now dried up route of the Ping River, a major transportation and trade route of historical periods. Notably, within the Wang Kum Kam archaeological group, the site includes structures from two different historical periods that had been built directly on top of one another. It also faces north, whereas most of the temples in the group face east. A stucco of a Makara, a mythical sea creature from Indian mythology, blending crocodile, dolphin and elephant features, with a naga protruding from its mouth, was found associated with the stairway under the middle of the main pedestal base of the main Buddha image in the Vihara. 3 additional stuccos, stuccos, were found of a Quilin, a Chinese mythical creature, Qilin, and a Hamaraj, if I'm pronouncing that right, Hemaraj, and apparently either uniquely Thai or rare southeastern mythical lion swan creature, and a lion. In addition, Chinese ceramics of the Ming dynasty were found in the two groups, demonstrating a trade relationship between the Wang Kum Kam and China. The second temple in this complex was called Wat Khang, and is a ruin of the 16th or 17th century temple within the Wang Kum Kam archaeological complex in Chiang Mai here. It is named after a formal prevalence of wild old world monkeys at a site prior to its excavation and restoration, which is known as Khang in Thai. Excavations occurred between 1985 and 1996, which uncovered a chedi behind the north-facing Vihara orientated toward the Ping River. In 2003, further excavations discovered traces of a wall at the west of the site. The primary architectural feature of the ruins is the large, mostly intact, shell-shaped chedi on the high lotus-shaped base with torus moulding. The base of the Vihara is also preserved, including the foundation stones for the 16 pillars. The site was first to prompt studies of ancient flooding in the area, a large-scale instance of which is presumed to have occurred in the 17th century. And from what Anne told me, that the flooding was one of the reasons why these temples were later abandoned, and the sort of royal sites were more moved to what is now Chiang Mai Old Town. And I could be wrong on that, so correct me if I'm wrong on that history, but that's what Anne was trying to explain to me. On this day also, it was pretty crowded with locals. And so in here, there was a lot of kids sort of doing painting and arts and crafts. There was kids dressed up in traditional clothes. And there was some really good artwork actually hanging up around there of the old ruins here. And even my niece Fern was sitting down doing some painting at some point. But look at this beautiful artwork though. I just love the styles of artwork here where they're all trying to paint the old temples and they're just hanging them up for everyone to view. And so I just thought, well, that's what Chiang Mai is. There's a lot of history, culture, arts and crafts in Chiang Mai, and a lot of the arts and crafts that come from Chiang Mai are spread throughout Thailand itself, especially down in Phuket. A lot of the stuff that you find in Bangkok, Phuket and other tourist areas comes from Chiang Mai. But And here we had some guy that was doing some traditional sort of Thai artwork here and wanted me just to film it. And further to that, we got to watch this, which was a whole bunch of people dressed up in traditional clothes, which were doing some Thai dancing to some local Thai music. And so I thought, well, I'm going to capture some elements of this to show you guys what I was actually seeing on this day. And apparently it doesn't happen that often here, and that's why there were so many locals here piled up. And how Anne heard about this particular event, I'm not sure. There was a few tourists there, but not many at all. So I think some of the tourists were either brought there by tour guides or Thai partners, or just were expats there or knew someone local that this was going on. And but it was really packed by Thai officials, Thai police, and all these locals just dressed up, ready for a mass dance that we came to see. But we were really coming to see the Khon mask dance drama, which is located, you can sometimes see it across various things in Thailand. And the main thing that we were coming to see was the Khon mask dance drama in Thailand, and it was a performing art that combines musical, vocal, literary, dance, ritual and handcraft elements. Khon performances which involve graceful dance movements, instrumental and vocal renditions and glittering costumes depict the glory of Rama, the hero incarnation of the god Vishnu who brings order and justice into the world. Many episodes depict Rama's life, including the journey in the forest, his army of monkeys, and his fights with the army of Tossakan and the king of giants. On one level, Khon represents the high art cultivated by the Siamese Thai courts over centuries, while at another level, as a dramatic performance, it can be interpreted and enjoyed by spectators from different social backgrounds. Khon has a strong didactic function, reinforcing respects for those of higher age and status, mutual dependence between leaders and followers, the honour of the rulers and the triumph of good and evil. Traditionally, Khon was transmitted in the royal or princely courts and dance masters' households. Today, however, transmission occurs mostly in educational institutions, while still adhering largely to traditional methods. Concerted efforts are made to ensure the continuity of practice, including through the establishment of training and performance clubs that help reach out to young people. But that dance is a little bit later, and what it is a lot of people dressed up in masks and really colourful costumes, and you will see that later within the video. But this was the initial dancing that was occurring, which I started filming for everyone to see. And it's just so elegant, like watching all these people in their full traditional costumes, slowly moving in unison to the local Thai music. And the choreography or whatever it is of keeping all this dancing together must have been huge to just practice it, so everyone was doing it at the same time. But it is just spectacular to watch this. It's just like really relaxing, just watching the slow movements as they move from one area to another. And but there was also a tarot card reader here, and Anne got her tarot cards read, which she really enjoyed, and she found it to be quite accurate in her own way. And here's just one of the other temples I was talking about earlier, and they had lit it with a whole bunch of candles and lights, so when the night came it was really shiny and standing out. But there's a lot of history here, and I really recommend just checking out some of these more historical things within the area. And this is where everyone was sitting for the main shows of this particular, where they were going to perform a lot of local sort of performances, and as well as doing the Khon mask dance later in the evening. And I just came back and filmed some of these temples again as I was walking around and exploring while Anne was getting her tarot cards read. And these are the beginning of the dances, and I might just let the recording occur so that you can hear some of the more traditional music and dances that were were going on. And there's even a Muay Thai demonstration later in it, which was from my stepson's nicest school as well. And as well as some other nice dances and just entertainment overall, celebrating local Thai culture.
เล่าความฝัน
นาการกันกลางฟ้าแรงเท้านั้นกลั่นกล้าข้าแรงดำตายพอตกถึงดินร่างก็กลับกลายเป็นอสุรี
The next day, I got to experience some of Anne's great cooking with this sweet tamarind sauce, a fish dish that she cooked up for me. But anyway, if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe as I continue to bring up more videos on my life in Thailand and travels in general. Thank you for watching.